Welcome to Streaming Into the Voids, What's New in Streaming, where we tell you what's coming the week of October 18th. I'm Kim Hollis, and with me are David Mumpower.
In the immortal words of Peter Gabriel, hi there.
Pro Burial.
Hello.
And Tim Bridey.
Hi, friends.
We'll start with Netflix and Michelle Wolf, The Well, coming October 21st. Wolf gets real about white women, serial killers, and adjusting to motherhood in this sharp, unfiltered stand-up special. Next up on October 21st is Who Killed the Montreal Expos?
An investigation into the downfall of the Montreal Expos, Canada's first Major League Baseball team, and who was ultimately responsible. I will say that these days I have very, very little interest in baseball, but it didn't always used to be that way. And I can tell you plainly that Jeffrey Loria and David Sampson can get
Who killed the Montreal Expos? I'm pretty sure it was the Atlanta Braves. And then Raul and I never spoke again.
On October 22nd is Mob War, Philadelphia versus the Mafia.
A brutal mob war between John Stampa and Joey Merlino plunges 90s Philadelphia into chaos and bloodshed in this captivating three-part series.
Also on October 22nd is Monster of Florence.
In this Italian limited series, as a serial killer targets couples and strikes terror in Italy, authorities expose a case from 1968 that may be key to finding the Monster of Florence.
Next up on October 23rd is The Elixir. In this Indonesian horror film, an elixir unleashes the undead in a village. A family at odds with one another must unite and fight to survive as their hometown collapses.
This is 100% a Treehouse of Horror episode.
Also on October 23rd is Nobody Wants This, Season 2.
Season 2 will pick up as Joanne continues to attempt to win over Noah's tight-knit and devout Jewish family in the wake of her decision not to convert. Oh, spoilers there. This series stars Kristen Bell and Adam Brody.
Well, I was just about to say that we need to catch up with Season 1, but I guess I just did.
Nah, we still need to catch up with Season 1. We love both Adam Brody and Kristen Bell, so this is one of those that we've meant to watch for a while. On October 24th is A House of Dynamite.
In select theaters October 10th, when a single, unattributed missile is launched at the United States, a race begins to determine who is responsible and how to respond. This is directed by Catherine Bigelow and stars Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson, Gabriel Basso, Jared Harris, Tracy Letts, Anthony Ramos, Moses Ingram, Jonah Hauer-King, Greta Lee, and Jason Clarke.
Netflix has high hopes for this one. The fact that they're putting it in select theaters in advance is a sure sign of that. They're thinking maybe it's actually going to get some kind of awards buzz out of that. It's Catherine Bigelow, so you know it's going to be action-packed and intense.
All right, we'll move on to Disney Plus and The Hand That Rocks the Cradle coming October 22nd.
An upscale suburban mom brings a new nanny into her home, only to discover she is not the person she claims to be. This remake of a 1992 film, oh, that's why that sounds familiar, okay, stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Micah Monroe, Rollo Castillo, and Martin Starr.
On October 24th from Disney Plus is Lego Frozen, Operations Puffins. Anna and Elsa want to start fresh in Arendelle and make the castle feel a bit more comfortable. While they struggle to break free of the bounds of tradition, the Duke of Weaselton, has other plans for their beloved home alongside a flock of menacing puffins. On HBO Max is Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud, coming October 21st.
An intimate chronicle about documentary filmmaker Brent Renaud, the first American journalist killed while reporting on the Russo-Ukrainian War.
Okay, we'll move on to Peacock and one that we missed last week. It is Downey Wrote That, which debuted on October 17th.
This documentary explores the sketches, contributions, and enduring influence of Jim Downey, one of the most impactful comedy writers in the history of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, they just dropped a trailer for this one last week. It feels very much like they had this package ready for the SNL 50th anniversary and forgot about it. And they were like, oh, right. And they released it.
You know who this is. He was not frequently in front of the camera, but he has two very memorable bits. One, not SNL. One of their commercials about the change bank, where he's the manager, is one of their most brilliant things ever. And he's the May God Have Mercy on Your Soul guy from Billy Madison.
On October 23rd from Peacock is Married at First Sight, Season 19.
Season 19.
Oh, my God.
After 8 years on Lifetime, that's all? Really? This series moves to Peacock. It follows 10 singles who will take the ultimate leap of relationship faith by marrying a complete stranger at the altar. After 8 weeks, these newlyweds will have to decide if they want to stay married or split. I hate everything about this show.
Yes. Then on October 24th, from Peacock is Leslie Jones' Life Part 2. Jones tackles aging, relationships, fame, and life's unexpected twists. We'll move on to Prime Video and Lazarus Season 1 coming October 22nd.
Harlan Coben is an equal opportunity author. The majority.
Oh, him again?
Yeah. Well, the majority of his adaptations have landed on Netflix, but he's contributed to Prime Video in the past with 2023's Shelter. In Lazarus, a psychiatrist's reality begins to unravel when his father, played by Bill Nighy, takes his own life and he begins to see dead people. Along with Nighy, Sam Claflin of the Hunger Games films stars.
All right, next up on October 23rd is Alan Iverson, and there's a 3 where the E should be in Iverson, just FYI.
3-part docuseries chronicles Allen Iverson's life and impact on basketball culture for future generations. One of my favorite song lyrics is a song by Benny the Butcher. You can keep the rings. All we have is AI's legacy. We love Allen Iverson, don't we, Kim?
Yeah, he's great. He was a ton of fun to watch, and this is probably going to be an entertaining documentary. Our final new Prime Video release is Host, coming October 23rd.
In this Thai film, Ing is sent to an all-girls reform school on a remote island. Ing quickly learns that the school's only rule is simple: total obedience to the school's principal. I bet they're secretly evil.
Yeah, I think there's evil that will appear and whatnot. It's a scary movie. On Apple TV Plus, we have Stiller and Meara, Nothing is Lost, coming October 24th. Ben Stiller and his sister Amy bring us this documentary about their parents, the comedy duo of Jerry Stiller and Ann Meara, who were two very funny people, and a lot of people don't realize it because they were on TV and doing comedy so long ago.
I imagine many people will recognize Jerry Stiller as George Costanza's father from Seinfeld. But of course, long before that, he had a comedy duo going with his wife, Anne, and very famous for that as well.
From Acorn TV, we have The Light in the Hall, Season 2, coming October 23rd.
A controversial plan to expand a nearby reservoir reignites old tensions, a story that piques the interest of young journalist Carol.
All right, we'll close it out with a couple of Hallmark movies, David. The first one is A Royal Montana Christmas, coming October 18th.
I am literally shaking as I describe this. A princess looking to decompress before the holidays heads to a Montana ranch. You will not believe what happens at this Montana ranch. She meets a charming guide.
There's a lot of princesses in the Hallmark universe.
Princesses deserve love too, Tim. That was very, very anti-princess of you.
On October 19th from Hallmark Plus is A Christmas Angel Match.
Maybe this one will pass Tim's little gatekeeping. 2 Christmas angels with opposite styles must unite soulmates before the holiday while dealing with department downsizing and their own unexpected connection. How about that, Tim? Is that good enough for you, huh?
Are the employees allowed to date each other?
That has evangelical issues there. I have questions, but I'm watching both, so that's all that matters.
All right. Well, I would hope catch up on Nobody Wants This and watch both season 1 and season 2. And yes, Catherine Bigelow is a fabulous director, so House of Dynamite is definitely something on my radar.
Yeah, I lived through it, but maybe I will watch Who Killed the Montreal Expos. The trailer was fun, at least, as clearly they dubbed over a lot of the interviews because they were recorded in French and you could definitely see it. Yeah, I'm interested in watching that one.
Yeah, I agree with Kim on both of those. We'll do the Wednesday playbook with Nobody Wants This, where we'll just watch the first 2 seasons simultaneously. And Kim and I were among the first on the wall for The Hurt Locker. I mean, we were raving about that when nobody had any idea what that was. We love Catherine Bigelow, so I will give everything of hers a chance, including House of Dynamite. And I'll throw in the fact that just, it seems like a good holiday type of program. So at some point between now and Christmas, I think we'll watch Lego Frozen Operation Puffins.
Sounds super cute. So go watch something.